I was telling him how I like the music of the 70s, but I don't like payroll of the 70s. Yes. And poor Jen, we're going to modernize our payroll system by going to biometrics. So what basically we're going to do is we're going to have these clocks where when the personnel comes in, they're going to put their thumb in and it records their time. And that'll do a couple of things. First and foremost, what we want to do is we want to make it, when they get their pay stub every 2 weeks, they'll know how many hours they have in vacation time and sick time. If they, let's say for instance this week they got 70 hours vacation and they take a week off, so they use 35 hours. On their next paycheck, it'll say vacation time left 35 hours. So it's going to make it, number one, it's going to make it easier for the personnel to know how many hours they have. Number two, if someone comes to Jen and say, listen, it's been a year and how much vacation time is sick time, so Jen can just run a report and just present it to that person. It's going to make her job a lot easier. But most importantly, we're going to modernize our payroll. I mean, we're still doing stuff from the 70s, but you want to move forward. So this will be a biometric that we have to. We're not sure if we're going to purchase the clocks or buy the clocks at the time card. Lease them. So we haven't decided yet, but they'll put their thumb in. Very simple, and it'll record their time in and their time out. So and we're looking at doing, as I said, it'll keep track. So if someone goes home a half a day because they're sick or they take half a day vacation, it'll be recorded. And this way, as I said, it helps Jen figure out the time, and it takes it's just a lot. It's too much work that we shouldn't be doing. This is 2012 with computers the way they are, and with modernization of payroll. We're gonna there's a little bit of expense to put out, but I think overall it's gonna really streamline our payroll.
And the time it takes to do it. God.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Do you have an estimate of how much the system costs?
What are we talking about? 10 grand?
Yeah, probably between 10, 12, 13, somewhere around there.
How many companies are there that do this sort of thing?
Quite a few.
Really?
Yeah. Time and attendance it's a big thing. I mean, I quickly, when I started looking for businesses out there, Google time and attendance in Rhode Island, and I got maybe at least a half a dozen hits right off the top. And then if I wanted to go into mass or national companies, there's plenty more of them too.
So we're gonna put out an RFP soon, and we're gonna advertise and get some bids, and then we're gonna go from there. Because, as I said before, just the time that it takes for Jen, who's got other important issues to do as the personnel clerk, there's other things that she has to do. And we're going to make sure that, obviously, it helps her out, but it helps the system, it helps payroll. And, we're modernizing. And I think we'll keep better attendance records. I mean,
a
lot better.
Much more accurate.
Mm-hmm. Much more accurate.
Much more in detail, where if they want to find out something, put the person's name up, boom, there's the history.